Hey everyone, this is Maruna from GosuGamers. Group A has just finished and I'm sitting here with Fluff from Team Liquid. So first of all, congratulations for such a smooth victory over Mouse in the last game. I have to say I was sitting in the audience and we kind of went a little bit crazy. How did you feel during the game?
During Game 3 we were definitely really excited to win because it guarantees that we're first in the group. We knew that we were going to be second at least, but it's just really nice to win over Mouse because the previous week we actually lost to them.
So I heard you had a pretty crazy game against L Pride, which was unfortunately not shown on the main stage of DreamHack, so maybe you can give us a little recap on what's happened there?
My memory's not as good as Bulba's. He can recount every single minute of the game, but basically, from my perspective, we had some issues team fighting. We didn't coordinate as well as we could have. And in retrospect, we didn't ban the Nyx, and the Nyx caused a lot of issues for our team. As all of our heroes were being devastated by this hero, and TC definitely looks back on that and says, you know, I shouldn't have let that hero through the pool. So it was a really rough game for us because of the draft in itself and from our play. Maybe it was because it was our first game.
So speaking about the draft, we recently had a really big patch which introduced a new captain's mode. How big of a change was that for you? How much do you have to get used to having a different way of drafting now?
Honestly, the way that I look at it is I think it's really nice. It's a nice change of pace. It opens room for more strategies and also to deny certain strategies. Personally, I haven't drafted on it because TC's doing the drafts, but from what I can see, I think first pick's very strong in this mode because they get the first pick out of each banning phase, and you know, if you set it up properly, you can get some really nice heroes.
So do you have some secret heroes prepared that we haven't seen yet?
Honestly, we do, but I don't know if they're necessarily secret. We just have really solid strategies ready.
So which heroes are that? Which heroes do you think are going to be like the picks of DreamHack?
Well, I know the pick of the international. It's going to be Tree. Some people are going to call it TI Tree. But I hopefully don't want to see that. But anyway, yeah. DreamHack, I would have to say Spectre. He's a really underrated carrier. Or maybe he's not underrated, but he's a really overshadowed carrier now. He works well with a lot of the heroes being picked, and he's extremely, extremely difficult to play against, so I think Spectre.
We're seeing good and bad games of Spectre today. Let's talk a bit more about the patch, because a lot of people will be interested in your opinion. The mid is kinda hard right now because of the Bottle Crow change. Do you think it's too much, or do you think it's okay?
I don't think it's too much. I wish that Bottle Crow was removed. I think it was a really creative solution by Valve, at least. Actually, one game in the captain's mode game in a tournament, Sam was using his bottle as well as TC in the mid, and we didn't know that the bottle, 2 bottles would slow the courier down to a snail's pace. So it actually took our courier like a minute and a half to go back to base, and we started yelling at Sam like, "Why are you doing this?" And he's like, I don't know." But hopefully they find a better solution. I think it's okay, but I want it gone.
That might be a bug. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be stacking or not. Okay, let's talk a bit more about DreamHack. You're obviously through the group stage now. We're going to see 3 more groups playing before the playoffs. We don't really know who you're going to go up against. Who do you want to meet? Who do you rather avoid?
The only team that I want to avoid is Navi. I'm not sure how the rest of my team feels, but Navi has our number, so to speak. We haven't played them in that long, maybe not. But traditionally, yes, they have our number, so I definitely want to run into Navi last.
So Navi is your favorite to win the tournament?
Yeah, as always, I'm a Puppy fanboy.
Many people will think that Alliance is going to do really well, mainly because they won the G1 League and they just rolled over the Chinese teams so easily. Do you think they're going to do well here, or do you think they're just going to get stomped by Navi?
I don't know if it's going to be a stomp. It's hard to say. But I know that the Chinese teams really got surprised by Alliance, and that was a major component of their success. You even heard S4 at the end say, you know, we think that we surprised the Chinese, and they definitely could have done something. They could have brought more to the table, I think. It was really hard to watch the finals, if you recall, versus LGD, where LGD just wouldn't ban Bulldog Syllabear. Everybody told them to ban Syllabear, but they were, you know, they just wanted it. They just wanted to lose. We thought if they got Syllabear, it's auto win. So yeah.
So who do you see in the finals here at DreamHack? The top 2 teams?
hopefully our team, and I definitely think Navi has a really good chance. So.
All right, I think that's it for now. Maybe you have some other interviews to do with some other websites, so we're not going to hold you back. I guess you have some last shout-outs.
Yeah, shout out to my friends, my fans, and my family. Shout out to my team. We did really good on day one. Shout out to my girlfriend, Kat. And shout out to my sponsors, Twitch TV, Razer, Shiny Things, and Barracuda Networks. Thanks.
All right, thank you for the interview. We wish you best of luck further in the tournament.